The craft we have for this week is a glow-in-the-dark firefly keychain. Fireflies are also called lightning bugs, and they are able to glow or light up because they produce a chemical reaction in their bodies. This is called bioluminescence. And we'll start by looking at the materials that we have. I'm going to put it on a paper plate so it's easy to get what we need. Okay, we have our beading string, we have our keychain clasp, and some beads of different colors. We have 2 black beads for the eyes. We have 11 red beads for the body of the firefly. And we also have these see-through beads with the silver sparkles. That's for the wings. We should have 16 of those. And finally, I have some green beads here. Yours may be a different color, but the remaining ones are beads that glow in the dark, and we'll use these for the tail of the firefly so that the tail will glow in the dark. Okay, so we start with a string. Okay, let's find the middle of the string. Okay. And put it through this ring of the clasp, and we pull it all the way through until we get the 2 ends to match. Okay. All right, then on the other end, we're going to put a double knot. Okay. That's one, and one more. All right, now we're ready to start. Okay. Before we start, it's a good idea to tape down your clasps so it doesn't move around while we're doing the beading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of masking tape and tape it to my table surface. All right, now we're ready to start. Okay, looking at this sample, our first row is black, red, then black. Okay, so I'll just take one end of our string. This is the left side, and we're going to put a black bead on, a red, and then a black. Okay, we'll pull that all the way up to the top like this. Okay, now to complete the row, we're going to take the other side of the string and we're going to loop it through the same 3 beads in the row. Okay, like this. Okay. So I'm using dark string so you can better see what I'm doing, but you'll be using see-through string, which is a little nicer looking. Okay, so that's our first row. All right, our second row is 4 red beads. So we're going to do the same thing. Take our string on the left side and put 4 red beads on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we have our 4 beads on the string, and again, to complete the row, we're going to take the other end of the string and loop it through. Okay. All right. Okay, now to tighten it, I'm going to pull these 2 string ends together, and there we have the second row. Okay, next For the third row of beads, we have 3 red ones. So let's put our 3 red beads on. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now we will take our other end and loop it through this row of 3 beads. Okay. So that's our third row. And pull the 2 ends to bring it up. All right. Okay, next is a bit tricky. We're going to do the wings. Okay, so first we're going to string 8 beads on the string on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to scoot it all the way up to the top. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with the rest of the wing beads on the right side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so this is what we're left with. We're left with these wing beads, these see-through silver sparkle wing beads on the 2 sides of our 2 strings that we have. Okay, now we're going to take the left side and loop it through these 3 red beads that we have. Okay, I'm going to do it slowly. Okay, and we're going to pull it down. Okay, and pull it down after we loop it through the 3 red beads. So that makes a loop for the wing here. Okay. All right, next we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, take the end of this string and loop it through the same 3 beads. Okay. And then pull it out over here. I'm going to pull through until it's nice and snug. Okay. It's okay if things are a little loose, we can adjust it later. Like this. All right. Okay. Okay, moving on. Let's see what's next. Okay, the 4th row is again 3 red beads. So we're going to do that. Our last 3 red beads. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then to finish this row, we're going to take our other string and loop it through the same 3 beads. Okay, I'm going to pull the 2 ends together. Right. Okay. Okay, let's see what's next. Now we're done with the red. We only have our glow-in-the-dark beads left. Now these are different colors. You may have pink, like this one here, or green, or yellow, or orange, or blue. Some of you may have even gotten some white colored ones, and that's okay. They're all glow-in-the-dark beads. Okay, so the first row of them, we have 3. And do 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, to complete the row, you take your other string and you loop it through your row like this. Okay, gonna pull 2 ends to make it snug. All right, and then the next row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, take the other end. I'm gonna loop it through these 4 beads like this. Okay, and pull the 2 ends together to make it snug. All right, the next to last row has 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put 3 on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, put the other end through the same 3 beads to complete the row. Okay, and then pull the 2 ends to make it all snug. And finally, our very last row has only 2 beads. Okay, so we'll do our last row. 1, 2, and we'll complete our last row. Okay. And at this point, we can kind of tug the strings and the beads to get it nice and snug the way we want it to look. And to finish off our project, we're going to make a square knot at the end. Now to make our square knot, we're going to do a double knot and cross the right side over the left side and make a knot. Okay. And try not to tug it too tight, otherwise your firefly will curl up. Okay, for the second knot, we do our left over our right, and then make another knot. And that's it. If you want, you can trim off the extra string, and then you got yourself a glow-in-the-dark firefly. If you leave it under a light source for a few minutes and then go into a dark place, then you'll see that the tail will glow in the dark. And that's it.